Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
So in this video, we are going to learn the 2016 GCE Ordinary Level English Medium Science paper. I have selected only to discuss the part 1 of the science paper, and in this video I will be discussing only the first 10 questions of this science paper. So let's move out with the first question. Which of the following is a vector quantity? So guys, before you are approaching to the question, you have to analyze the question and determine what sort of idea or view do you receive from that question. So in this question, they are aiming to find whether you know about the quantities. In physics, we can divide the quantities into two as vector quantities and scalar quantities. Vector quantities have a magnitude and a direction, while scalar quantities only have a magnitude, they lack a direction. So let's move on with the first answer, weight. According to me, the first answer is correct. So now you have to know if the first answer is correct, why are the rest of the three answers wrong? So the second is time. As you know, time has only a magnitude. You have no particular direction for time. So it is a scalar quantity. The third is speed. Before discussing about the third answer, let's move to the fourth. We know that distance have only a magnitude, but it has no particular direction. And when it comes for speed, speed equals distance over time. So when distance is a scalar quantity, speed is also a scalar quantity. So the vector quantity is weight. Let's move to the second question. According to standards of binomial nomenclature, select the option which gives correctly the scientific name of jungle fowl. So in all four answers, we have the common name Gallus lafayette. So you know the botanical name of jungle fowl is Gallus lafayette. So you have to select the appropriate answer. The first is Gallus. Okay, fine. Before moving, you have to know the rules. The first rule is that there are two epithets in a name, in such a scientific name, and the first is a generic epithet and the second is a species epithet. The first letter of the generic epithet has to always be a capital letter and the rest have to be simple. If that scientific name is typed, it has to be italicized. If it is written, it has to be underlined. So in this paper, there are no written answers, it's just a typed answer. So definitely the correct answer has to be italicized. So you have to move on with the third and fourth only. But still, you have to select only one answer. So what is missing? In the fourth answer, you can see the L is beginning with a capital letter. It is wrong. I told you before there is a rule. Only the first letter of the generic epithet begins with a capital letter and the rest have to be simple. So the answer is third one. Let's move to the third question. The gas which is used to produce margarine from vegetable oils is. For this particular question, you have no exceptional explanation because this is a question which could be directly found in your grade 10 part 2 textbook. If you are moving to your 16th lesson, they have like explained about three main gases like hydrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. In there, when you go for the uses of hydrogen gas, it says production of margarine from vegetable oils. So for sure, the answer is 2, hydrogen. So what is the fourth question? Which of the following seeds is adapted for dispersal by wind? So before moving to the question directly, you have to know what is dispersal. Dispersal means the young plants or seeds moving away from their parental plants just to avoid competition. There are four main methods of dispersal. They are the wind, water, animals, and explosive mechanisms. The first answer is rubber. According to our textbook, we know that rubber is dispersed as a medium of explosive mechanism. So it is not by wind. The second is Epeler. And the third is, and also bitter gourd is dispersed by animals. So the probable answer is 4, water. The fifth question. What is the color of phenolphthalein in the basic medium? If you refer the grade 11 part 1 last lesson, it discusses about bases and acids. So the obvious answer that they have given is pink. When a basic medium is found using phenolphthalein as an indicator, it gives the color of pink. The sixth question. What is the acid that is used for coagulation of rubber latex? And even for that question, we have no probable explanation. It is just directly in the book. The answer is acetic acid. So as you know, acetic acid is written as CH3COOH. So the answer is the third one. Next, the seventh question. Which of the following is an amphoteric oxide? We know that in grade 10, part 1, third lesson, we learn about those elements and the periodic table. In there, we have learned the metals show basic properties, the non-metals show acidic properties, and amphoteric oxide mean the elements that show both basic and acidic properties. In the book, we notice that aluminium oxide or Al2O3 is an amphoteric oxide. So the answer for question number 7 is 3. The eighth question. Which of the following can be used as a disinfectant? We know when we are considering disinfectant, it could be applied only on non-living surfaces, abiotic components, not on biotic. And if you want to further ensure your answer, this particular question is directly asked in the grade 11, part 2, last lesson, biosphere. So the answer for question number 8 is number 1, chlorine. So let's move to the question number 9. The catalyst which is used in the manufacture of sulfuric acid by the contact method. When you are referring to your grade 10 part 2 textbook, you learn about catalysts and the chemical reactions, the rate of chemical reactions. So you find that the answer for this question is vanadium pentoxide. It is the catalyst which is used to manufacture sulfuric acid by contact method. So the last and final question for this video is the monocotyledons plant. You know you have two main types of flowering plants as monocots and dicots. They are referred as monocots or dicots on the basis of the number of cotyledons they possess. If it's monocotyledons, they have only one cotyledon. If they are dicotyledons, they have two cotyledons. So I suggest you, before moving any further, or if you are having any confusions to identify the features of these plants, it's always better to remember an example with the categorization. So when it comes to monocotyledon plants, you remember the example as a coconut tree. So you could directly remember, or when you have seen so many coconut trees, and you could directly understand the features. So now let's find the features of a monocot plant. The answer has to be they bear trimerous flowers, because showing secondary growth, having a taproot, or possessing leaves with a reticulate venation are features of dicots. If you want to further ensure your answer, you could refer your grade 10 part 2 regarding the first lesson, or the plants and animals. In there you can see that monocotyledon plants have trimerous flowers, and the other three features are possessed by dicot plants. So owing to these reasons, I hope you have got proper explanations for the first 10 questions. And guys, it is just a small help. I understand that during this COVID pandemic, we are all stuck within four walls and it's really difficult to communicate and get ideas. So I believe that this video is helpful for you two guys, and I wish you all the very best in your O-level examinations. So thank you everyone for watching my video, and if you find that this video was very helpful for you, please like it, share it, and even subscribe it. Don't worry, there are so many videos awaiting for you, and I wish you, each and every guy, a very luck for your O-level examinations. Thank you, bye bye, stay safe.